thinking as I count these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this fed up.
It'll be the Wolverines. Off the tip. Unloads. Robertson's shot is good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Kobe goes in. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Morant's got the ball here for Honolulu.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find it.
Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And he didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Back to Doncic. And Davis sends it back.
Remains Detroit ball.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Sloan. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Now here's Bryant. Outside, Davis. Offensive rebound. Morant outside.
2 minutes.
From deep. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Wolverines. They trail by 1. That one drops for him.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
So Honolulu calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this out.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. James looking around. Lillard outside. For 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
For 3.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Now, here's Doncic. And stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Down low. Here's Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Duncan's got 5.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Duncan at the elbow. To the wing right side. Out to the right wing. No good on the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Gordon. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Honolulu leads by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Honolulu.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
James up top. Outside, Levine. Into the lane. He gets it in there.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Back to Robertson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Gordon. Honolulu leading by 4.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Levine for 3. Detroit with the rebound. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team foul.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Giannis has got 5 now.
And Giannis understands this is part of the game he's got to work on. The key for him is shooting threes with confidence and selectively.
Doncic right side. To the paint. Duncan. And he makes good on the layup. That's 7 points for Tim Duncan.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Timeout called, Honolulu. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Substitution for Honolulu. Shaquille O'Neal. Tim Duncan.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. It's to Sloan. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Sloan's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Duncan.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
It's stolen by Duncan. Outside Curry. Inside. Duncan with the bucket.
Tim Duncan.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
.44 seconds left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Giannis. Pass to Duncan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bryant looking over the floor. There's the drive. Duncan with the block. And they're able to recover.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Curry with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Honolulu trails by 6.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And amazing to even consider using a box in one of the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Duncan misses. Duncan with it. Picked up by Robertson. Duncan misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Lets the three fly. Sloan shot is off. Honolulu trails by 4. Pass to Morant. Honolulu passing it around. Kobe with it. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Davis drives in.
Anthony Davis.
And finished off by Davis.
You rarely see big guys as fluid as Anthony Davis. He's so comfortable off the dribble.
To the inside. And Duncan throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Outside Bryant. Inside. Morant.
Ja Morant. Assisted.
That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
They get it again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And finish off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Sloan, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Timeout called, Honolulu.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
A different look for Honolulu. And so it's Honolulu with it. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. Boy, he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Out left to the wing. Robertson outside. To the paint. Here's Randall. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Levine, one of the very best high flyers in the league, showing you the elevation right there.
Here's Sloan. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Lillard outside. .111 left in the third quarter. Pass to Levine. Back to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Now here's Randall. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Lillard. To the middle for the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Boy, Boy, you know, the thing about Robert Parrish, he has such a cool, calm demeanor on the outside. But on the inside, boy, he's got a competitive fire that is always on.
Doncic outside. The three. Detroit, no good that time either. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Levine. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. And stolen by Lillard. Kick out to Levine. For the three. Randall grabs the board. On the wing, Wallace. And here's Doncic. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wolverines. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Robertson outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Duncan. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Morant. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Morant's got it all tied up now for Honolulu.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
And Honolulu making a change here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Nailed from three-point land.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Morant outside. Back to Kobe. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
3.
And now it's a three-point Honolulu lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Morant. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Now here's Robertson. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Down his left side. Back to Duncan. And the rebound goes to Honolulu.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet. You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Duncan outside. Here's Sloan. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
And it's Bryant missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Detroit has possession. Duncan with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robertson up top. Giannis outside. Pass to Robertson. Duncan with it. Just 3 to shoot. It drops.
Duncan is on like he is now. There's really not much you can do about it.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
Honolulu calls timeout.
Timeout called, Honolulu. They're behind by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
For Honolulu, Robert Parrish, LeBron James, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard.
Morant with a wide open look. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
For 3, LaVine. And so it's Detroit with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Sunrise in the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. When it when my big ideas hit, so in touch, that's the best. Send that girl a risky taste, thrill seeking glen, squeezing till your life meaning. The spot on the clock when the world can't throw you off. Not midnight, not sunrise. In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right on the weird night. 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 In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right on the weird night. 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 pocket watch it. And that when he pocket watch it. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm headed in tack. I run up again and I'm pocket watch it. And that when he pocket watch it. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm headed in tack. I don't pop no. Chacho on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. She like baby rings. Put it to your face, better pull her to your place. For the words, keep that open like a case. To the back of the line, I'ma go run on that be like. I got my shit it's all on my neck. Jibber you something. Extra my buddy ain't taking my pet. I'm getting money, I'm running the check. Y'all know what I ain't doing no hacks. Baby, this a two-dose, swerving like a meat. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man said she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh. Yeah, but it even matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. When I pull up to the spot, everybody. Watch, and when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it.